Hold up, you guys. Hold up, you guys. What's up, one viewer? I'm sorry, I was doing something. So I got an hour. To stream. Well, kinda. Well, I guess let's play some Sonic 06 again. I guess. Hate what I have to do, but it's needed. I have to suffer through this to play this game. Hell, I hate it, really.
Sega.
Whoops. Where am I supposed to go? No, that's my question. That's the biggest question I got right now.
Hey.
Alright, where is this place? Where am I supposed to? So I'm supposed to find something. Here it is. I think. No, how did I do it? There it is. Never mind. Oh, yeah, it is it. This is it.
No!
Huh? Huh? What just happened? This time I won't die.
Beat all the enemies to get through, yes! Good riddance! Piece of cake! No sweat! Yeah! That was incredible! There's a secret room here! Let's hurry to the White... Press and hold the A button as long as you can, and release it right at the jump ramp.
What?
Yes!
ice cap, bro. An ice cap.
Press and hold the A button as long as you can, and release it right at the jump ramp.
What? Bruh. You're supposed to jump there. Well, I made it.
This is a pretty cool place for a race.
Oh, I think I think that was how I had to do it.
There should be a switch somewhere.
Yeah, I would put scales.
I'll go on from here. Yeah.
from here. Yes! Yes! Whoa!
Oh.
I'll take it from here.
Dang it. Why though?
Whoa!
Why though? Why though? I'm gonna spin dash real quick. Go faster.
No!
Oh, super. Oh, snap.
Yes!
What? No.
Yeah!
D-rank.
Just made it.
D-rank.
You're late. Well, we had to deal with your little pets.
Where's Elise?
My, aren't we impatient?
Sonic!
You better not move. Now, the Chaos Emerald. Place it there.
It's a trap!
Huh? What?
No! It's no use. It's too powerful for you to overcome.
His eyes.
Now, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation. This
Get in, boys.
is the
You did it. You
Solaris
said it.
prototype. With this machine, I'll be able to control the flow of time itself.
Dang.
Rest assured, they're not dead. Yet. They've just been teleported by my glorious invention to
Why does it
another
look good on the
time.
computer though. The graphics look good on the computer, probably because of my graphics card.
Who
but-
knows where
Dang.
they'll end up? It could be in the distant past or far future. But my machine still requires some fine-tuning. In fact, what my machine needs in order to be complete is your power.
Iblis.
My power?
Yes, I can finally complete my plans, now that I have the Chaos Emeralds and you. The Princess of Soliana. That's all I need to revive the flames of disaster. And with its power, I will be able to control everything and rule the world.
Eggman may have 300 IQ.
So, you
but
would be wise to remain on my good
he
side.
doesn't have the good plan. He doesn't have the right plans at all. Like nothing. His plans never work. I think Sonic is actually smarter than him at this point, because if after seeing what his plan was, it's kind of the Iblis would kill him too, like everyone basically. So
Boy, do I feel
he's
dizzy.
got a lot of holes in his plan in this game.
Where are we?
Oh, thanks, man.
Look
that means
who's
a lot.
here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Rouge! Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
Banana.
This is the distant future,
Speak for yourself,
far
Mr.
removed
Hector.
from our own timeline.
Speak for yourself.
The future? Then that means Eggman's machine can control time!
Eggman's got some nerve dropping us here.
Now,
how can we get back to our own time?
You need a space-time rift, but this requires a lot of energy.
Speak for yourself,
I
Motherfucker.
see. You mean using your chaos control will... Yes, but that alone is insufficient. Okay, Shadow. It looks like we need to work together.
Find the database. Oh, wait a second. I think this is the part that I actually rage quit in.
The whole city's on fire! Yes! Yes!
Hello? Oh my god, there's so many glitches in this game. I cannot even.
Yes!
Aw, I like that. I like that.
Whoa!
What? Okay, don't push anything. Oh, I couldn't jump.
The whole city's on fire!
Find a database again. Why? Why though? Ooh, that was too close. I broke these things. I hate this game so much, but I actually want to complete it though.
Yes!
More, huh?
That tornado's carrying
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Hate that. Hate that game so much. Ugh. Well, let's do something else. Screw this. Let's go Ableton Live, I guess. Hate it so much. You have no idea how much I hate that game. But I've been wanting to complete it so bad that I'm actually willing to torture myself in playing that game. But I don't know if I can go through with it. I mean, I played it like 2 years ago, but I don't know. I don't know if I should handle it or something. But nah. Anyway, let's make something, I guess. Actually, let's go on Splice. Got nothing better to do than go on Splice. Splice. How much credits do I have? Studio. No. Reggaeton. Sounds. Here we go. How many? 104. Let's find a singing sample. No. Vocals. Female. I'm gonna find some female vocals.
Cause even though it feels so wrong, I know we were right all along. Cause even though it feels so wrong, I know we were right all along. Whoa. Yeah. Sing.
Actually, I like this one. I like this one, actually.
Cause even though it feels so wrong, I know we were right all along. And even when I sing this song,
I actually like those, in a way. But I want to find some more.
Canta más fuerte.
Let me find any BPM 1 to, let's say 150, I guess. That's all I like to use, 150. Oh, 1 to 150. $150, 50, update. Oh wow, there is none. So I'm probably gonna have to, let's see, how much time do I have? Go on Splice real quick.
Cause even though it feels so wrong, I know we were right all along. And even when I sing this song,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change, like I'm gonna have to change the tempo, I guess. How to change tempo in music. Dang it, how to change tempo in Ableton. No. In Ableton.
So we have a lot of people ask us, okay, how can we actually speed it up or slow it down? I don't like the original tempo. Well, if you have Ableton, it's really easy. I'm going to show you now. So basically, I have two tracks, stereo, and we're going to rename this to Forever Rain. 83. Go to Edit Launch Tempo. I'm going to type in 83. Hit Enter.
Packs.
cause even though it feels so wrong, I know we were right all along. And even when I sing, cause even though it feels so wrong,
Alright.
cause even though it feels so wrong,
Let's go ahead and hit play, and it should be in
Intro,
time.
2, 3, 4.
Perfect. So a mistake a lot of people make is they decide that they want to do this at 90. So they set this to 90 BPM and then hit play, but listen to what happens.
Intro, 2, 3, 4.
The click is completely out of sync with the loop. What we need to do is we need to use a feature in Ableton called warping. Warping is very powerful. It basically allows you to time stretch the audio, so, speed it up, slow it down, without it losing its timing or its audio quality in a significant manner. So you can also change the key. You could pitch it up and down. So I'll show you how to do that. So to warp this track, I'm going to double click on the loop. And there's a button down here that says warp. Now, if I hit warp right now,
See, what can I'm trying to see if I can try to. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Cause even though it feels so wrong, I know we were right all along. Cause even though it feels so.
Okay, there is no
Cause even though it feels so. Cause even though it feels so wrong, I know we were right all along. And even when I.
Yeah, that's not really what I'm gonna do.
it's actually going to warp it at whatever tempo is up here in the top left corner in this tempo box. So if I were to hit warp right now, it's going to warp it at 90 BPM, which would not be good because we actually want to warp it at the original tempo. So you want to make sure, and this is a step that trips a lot of people up, you want to make sure that this box has the original tempo in there. So I'm going to type 83. And now I'll hit warp.
Cause even though it feels so.
And you can see there's a little box right here below that says segment BPM. And this shows you what it warped at, or what the original tempo is. And it says 83, so we're in good shape. If that said something different than the original tempo, we'd be in trouble. So just make sure that that says the original tempo, and you're set. We also want to make sure that we warp the cue file, because we don't want the cues to be out of time with the loop. So I warped that. Now let's hit play.
Intro 2, 3,
And
4.
I'm going to actually change the tempo on the fly by clicking and dragging in the tempo box. So we're at 97 now, but it's all still in time.
That's Ableton 9 though.
Wrong key. Maybe you're not going to sing it anymore. You need someone else to sing it. Originally at 2, so they some sort of the little button that says warp. And when I click that, I'll click on a clip. It'll bring up the clip overview window. And then it's going to add a little marker. And now that Ableton Live has a reference of where all the downbeats are, in the song, it knows how to time stretch it, so speed it up, slow it down, to keep everything in time with each other. Now, before you do this, you want to make sure that you go to Live Preferences and go to the little tab here that says Warp and change this setting, Auto Warp Long Samples. Make sure you turn that off. That'll save you a big headache.
'Cause even though it feels so wrong,
Now, let's go ahead and just warp.
I know we were right all along.
First thing you want to do is in the top left corner, make sure that this says the original tempo of the song. So this is Amazing Grace. The original tempo is 98. So I'm going to make sure this says 98. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one of these clips and hit warp. You know that it warped correctly if down here in this little white box where it says segment BPM, this should always say the original tempo of the song. Now you need to go through and warp every single one of these. If you warp one thing, you need to warp everything in the song. To save time, you don't have to do it one at a time. You can actually hold
'Cause even though it feels so wrong,
and then click on warp.
I know we were right all
You'll also
along.
notice there's an option down
And
here.
even
Beats is the warp. It's a warp mode. Beats is really good for if you're going to be warping just like a drum beat or percussion. But since we're warping like guitars and pads and keys, we want to change this to complex. And again, you can change them all to complex by just holding shift, select them all, and then change the complex. Now that it's warped, I can change.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to warp vocals in Ableton Live 10. Stay tuned. The first vocals you find in sample packs are going to have the BPM somewhere. If you're using a vocalist, make sure you find out what BPM they recorded the vocal track at. And if you've downloaded a acapella online, the best way to get the rough BPM is to do a quick Google search for the original song BPM. If you can't find the BPM, don't worry, we're going to get to that shortly. So if you've managed to find the BPM, now you need to enter this in the segment BPM box here. Before we do that, we're going to switch warping off and back on again. And this is just going to undo any warping that was applied automatically. We are now being shown the 94 BPM in the segment BPM box, which is our project BPM. We want to change this to 86 or the BPM, the original BPM of your vocal. I'm just going to line this vocal up. BPM box, which is our project BPM. Find out what BPM they recorded the vocal track at. And if you've downloaded a acapella online, the best way to get the rough BPM and the BPM, don't worry, we're going to get to find the BPM. Now you need to enter this in the segment BPM box here. Before we do that, we're going to switch warping off and back on again. And this is just going to undo any warping that was applied automatically. We are now being shown the 94 BPM in the segment BPM box, which is our project BPM. We want to change this to 86 or the BPM, the original BPM of your vocal.
Here we go.
I'm just going to line this vocal up.
We do the same thing. I do the same thing also. I just try to.
even though it feels so wrong, you are all I want. I don't mind giving you my love, my love.
the audio is now being warped from the original BPM to our project BPM. So let's take a quick look at the settings of the warp. By default, Ableton sets the warp mode to beats unless you've changed this in the settings. For beats, I would usually use for drum beats and anything a bit more rhythmic. For a vocal like this, I would start with complex, and if it sounds how I want it, I'd probably just leave it there. If I'm getting a bit of an issue, I'll change it to Complex Pro and tweak the formants and envelope until it sounds nice. I'm going to stick it on Complex for now.
You are all I want. I don't mind giving you my love. My love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want you to know that you're something special.
Okay, so the vocal's sounding nice at our project BPM. You might not always know the BPM, especially when you're downloading acapellas or when you're sampling something from another track. So I've got another vocal here, and this is just the chop section from another track. So Ableton is usually pretty good at guessing the BPM of smaller sections, smaller loops like this. So what we're going to do is switch the warp mode off and back on again, and just pretend we don't know the original BPM. So what we can do now, I want this to be a 1-bar loop, so I'm going to create a loop from between 19 and 20. I'm just going to press Ctrl and L to loop that section after I've highlighted it. You can hear this vocal is completely out of time now. So what we're going to do, I'm going to leave it on beats for now because this is a bit more.
Alright guys, I gotta end the stream here. I got school to finish, so thanks for watching, whoever walked in the stream. Later, I guess.